Hello everyone, this is Al-Matasum Al-Jahwari, and for my presentation today, I'm going to talk about how online classes is killing the education of college students. So, as you all know, the pandemic has started to spread at the early beginning of 2020. Most of the universities have had to shift their classes from uh, in-person classes to online classes. This shifting have raised a lot of questions about uh, is online classes really capable to replace in-person classes? Also, which is better, online classes or in-person classes? And are we getting the experience or the college experience that we have paid for in our tuitions? So in my presentation, I will be answering some of these questions, and I will be discussing the academic aspects of the online classes, the psychological aspects, and other aspects that are not under these two categories. And finally, I will be suggesting a solution with explanation for the solution. So let's start off by the academic aspects. College experience. So education is not only about gaining knowledge and information. Education involving a lot of other skills like team working or like working on labs and so on. Online classes have prevented us from this experience since most of our classes are being held via Zoom. Students have their camera and microphone off, barely talking with the professor. Uh, it have prevented us from the communication between us and the professor and between us and the other students. Also, the team working have been way harder than it is with in-person classes. The communication between you and your teammates have been uh, difficult, and we are not getting the skills that we need from working on labs and working on teams in projects like working with hand. Uh, which is obviously affect us academically. Another impact is cheating. So it's hard for professors to control you during the exam when an exam is being held online, obviously, because and it is easy for students to cheat, which is obviously affect them academically. So, due to that, professors tend to have harder exams, like for example, having an open book exam with so many questions to answer and a small duration of time, and it's kind of difficult for students, and it's also affect them academically. Uh, the second part is the psychological impact. So, since students have their microphone and camera off, some students aren't taking their classes seriously, and there is a sense of laziness. Uh, Also, due to the the harder exams and the hard communication between students and professors, and students and their classmates, and students and their teammates and their projects and so on. There's a lot of stress and frustration between students. Uh, Also, online classes have led to an healthy lifestyle. For me, I used to walk every day to the university and uh, engaging with other students uh, and so on. Online classes have locked me on my room whole day, watching lectures, attending classes online, uh, and trying to finish the bunch of assignments and the recorded lectures that we have. Other impacts that came in count is the technology and network. Sometimes the technology failed us, uh, sometimes during exams, which also cause more stress and frustration. Sometimes sometimes it failed us, or it failed professors when they are hosting lectures, and technology and network have been a lot of causing a lot of issues during online classes. In addition to that, the learning environment, since students are not in campus, they are a lot of students are not in campus, they are in their houses, in their home. So, which is a lot of times is not a good learning environment. Uh, so let me show you one student's experience with online classes in this video. So let's see. So this is my classroom for over 2 years now. I almost spend my entire day here. First thing in the morning, I start by watching lectures and attending classes and so on. And then after I finish, I take some rest and then start over doing my assignments. So I almost spend my entire day here sitting on this table, which is start to be very frustrating and uncomfortable, and it destroyed my lifestyle because I used to walk to the university, which was very healthy, and it was a good exercise, a good daily exercise. But now I hardly find time to rest and exercise a little bit. I sometimes spend 3 or 4 days in row just sitting here and not going out at all. I like barely see the sun through the window. So yeah. So we saw this student's experience. Let's continue. Uh, yeah. So let's go to the solutions. So the very obvious solution is coming back to in-person classes. We can come back to in-person classes with social distancing and having fewer students on each class, and having their mask on, and require students to take vaccination. Uh, that will be a very accurate solution for this issue. I have personally attended a class in person, which was a lab class. With we have seated with social distancing between each other, and we were working on team. Uh, we had to sanitize our chairs and tables each time we come in. And it was a very, very good experience, way more better than online classes, in my opinion. And and we have worked on team, and we were able to ask the professor, and we were all safe with social distancing and mask on, and hopefully this pandemic will end soon. Also, a solution is develop new technologies that will improve online classes experience in order to uh, prevent the issues I have discussed earlier. We need to have more improved technology, because to improve the team working experience, the teaching experience, the uh, also the simulations on labs. I'm taking a physics lab, and the simulation stuck all the time, and we need to repeat the experiment all over again. So better technology would be very helpful to solve this issue of online classes, and provide us a better experience in online classes. Uh, so this is my presentation. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you.